Hello everyone, it's me. Today I'm making a really short comic, one page type of short comic. Finally, because I've been avoiding making comics. Well, not necessarily avoiding, I've been dodging. It's not the same, right? I I have ideas, I just don't seem to be able to get them off my head easily. And definitely there's things holding me back, so I figured I'd get some thoughts out there while I make this. All right, so where to start? You know, our perception can be misleading and looks can deceive, right? Some people make use of their skills in such a flawless way. They make their work seem effortless and so spot on. You think that's easy. Pff, I could do that like real easy. When in fact that's just tons of practice and talent and focus and a huge amount of drive. I respect that sense of mission. They put that working shirt on, getting those hands dirty, and planting that little tree of success, growing each and every day. When you witness an artist's lifetime effort in perspective, it's difficult to not be inspired by the results of years of work and consistent commitment. But it's easy to blindly take in the romanticized version and suppress the sweat and tears behind the dedication that we never get to see just because we are watching from afar. That beautiful finished product. You may easily fall into the fallacy that certain artist has it figured out because it's not your effort, it's not your fight. So you may find yourself comparing your results to others and rethink your ways, thinking you need to reinvent yourself because you can't have that type of success because you're such a mess. But the truth is that no, just like everyone else, even if you're successful in what you do, you may never have it all figured out. You may never have all the answers, and it may never be easy. It will never be easy. As spectators, we only scratch the surface. You are more skilled and capable than you think, and you may be underrating yourself. So, why are we scared to create? I've been avoiding drawing the things I'm not good at just because I'm not good at them. But if I gave it a shot, maybe I could become average, and maybe I could become great. Just imagine all the possibilities. But we all have our comfort zones, and it's normal to stick to what we know, to what feels good. You know those instant ramen noodles? Okay, now imagine they're the things you like to do. Those doodles that feel good, they're easy, they're enjoyable, but they are not life changing. They don't shake things up. They just fill your belly with MSGs and suspicious saturated fats. But I once made a pink spaghetti from scratch and it took way longer than I was expecting. To dye the pasta, I had to boil the beets, and that itself took like about an hour, which is ridiculous, but damn, it was good. I made pink pasta, and how cool is that? It was worth it. Okay, just on a side note, if you eat beets, don't freak out when you go to the toilet, okay? What I mean is that you can eat your instant ramen noodles and be content for a lifetime, but there's thousands of new exciting pastas waiting for you to try and make. And there are challenges worth trying, even if the recipe looks a little complex and overwhelming. Art is a way of self actualization. It's not like It's as relevant as getting your physiological needs fulfilled, but it carries some weight on you. So, when you feel uninspired or unwilling to take risks, it's normal that it takes a toll on your self esteem and self perception because you're blocking yourself and your desires, as so to speak, because you're afraid and you're stressed out and disconnected. Regardless of your expectations, the key ingredient to get things done is confidence, and when that is out of the game, the struggle is real. I've been thinking of diving more into comics, but the truth is, it stresses me out. All these thoughts come to my mind. What if it doesn't work out the way it should be or the way I pictured it? When I'm halfway there and it's too late to give up or to move things around? What if I ruin a good idea with real bad art, or even worse than that, what if I ruin that excellent Bristol paper with third class comic strips? What if I'm not up to my standards? I have to finish that. It has to be good, you know? I figured the only wall I'm hitting is myself. Making comics is a compromise. It's not the same as going to the park with your sketchbook. Make some art and come home to scan it and be done with it. There's a huge amount of work, a ton amount of planning, a huge possibility that you have to draw fit in really annoying positions. You know, that's the real nightmare right there. But there's also a vast possibility that in the end, drawing fit doesn't seem so hard anymore, and somehow pain turns into wisdom in the way. It takes some guts to get yourself out there, just like just like Bilbo once said to Frodo, something like this. It's a dangerous business going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Ah, the Lord of the Rings. I know I'm making a big deal out of this. I don't think about this every day, okay? I am okay, I have my moments, but if you go through all these mental hurdles at least once in a while, let me know how you cope with them. If you have any advice on how you overcome your struggles when it comes to be productive and do what you gotta do. Okay? Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye! Job's done.